Good morning, dear students. How are you again? I hope you're fine. Today we're going to have the area of 2D shapes. As we have covered the last lesson, the perimeter of 2D shapes, today we're going to have the area. In grade 3, we knew that in the area of 2D shape is the sum of the inside square units. But now I don't have here inside square units. Okay, so I need to know a new rule to calculate the area if he gives me the length and the width. Okay, here's the area of this shape. It's a rectangle shape, so it will be length times width. Length times width. So horses are often, it's an information for you. Do you know that? Horses are often raised and used by people within fenced or enclosed places, called what? Called pens or arenas. Most arenas are designed to allow more than one horse to exercise safely at the same time. Arenas are rectangular in shape. Its shape is rectangular shape and at least 27 to 37 meters long and 15 to 18 meters wide. Aiden is riding a horse in an arena that is he's a person. Okay, he is riding a horse in an arena that is 32 meters long and 16 meters wide. What's the area of the arena here? Okay, the area, as I told you, is calculated now by length times width. Length times width equals 32, as he gives me, times 16. 32 times 16, I want to multiply both of them. Here I distributed 30 times 16 plus what? The distributive property, to do it easily, the multiplication. 32 here, I distributed 30 and 2. Okay, times what? Times both, times 16 times 16 times 16. 3 times 16, okay, 30 times 16 equals 480 plus what? Plus 2 times 16, 32. So the answer is 512 square meters. Okay, find the area of each figure. I have here this figure. I want to know the area. The area equals length times width. Okay, how can I do it now? I don't have here numbers, so I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 times 4 equals 32. Here the length and the width. I multiply length times width. Here area of this shape, it's a 2D shape, is called here square. Why square? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the side here is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the side here is 5. All the sides are, each one is 5, so the sides are equal in length, so it's a square. And I want to know the area. Area equals side times side, or length times width. I have here square, so it's side times side, equal 25 square units. Find the area of each figure. I know that the area equals length times width, so 8 times 12. Area here in a square, side times side, 6 times 6 equal 36 square meters. Okay, now we're going to practice area. Here choose the letter that shows the area of each figure. I have here, I want to calculate the area or find the area, so I will count the square units here to know the length of the sides, or of width and length. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 1, 2, 3. 7 times 3 will give me 21. Why, miss? Because here length times width. Okay, here also length times width, 20 times 10 equal 200 square units. Okay, all the same like this. Here, find the unknown sides. If the area here gives me the area and asks me to find the unknown sides, it's very easy. Here, the area is 100 square units in both 1 and 2. So here, if he gives me 100 square units, and here it's a square, so I know that the area of the square equals side times side. So here, what should I do? Side times side. So here I will say 10 meters for all 4 sides. 10 meters for all 4 sides. How? Because 10 times 10 will give me 100, and the area here is 100. Okay, and I want you to calculate it by side. By side will give you 100. What times what gives you 100? 10 times 10, because I want these numbers to be like each other. Okay, here the area is 100 and he gives me length and width. Here he must give me one side because they are different in length. He gives me here the width is 20, 20, 20. So I need to know what is the length here. 100 divided 20 equals 5 meters. So the answer is 5. Here, problem solving is very important to know how to read the problem and solve this. It helps you in the math test. Logan is practicing on a football field that's 68 feet long and 30 feet wide. What's the area of the football field? The area of the soccer field equals length times width. Why? Because here I have two different dimensions, 68 and 30. So 68 times 30, so this is a rectangle. Okay, 68 times 30, 2040 square feet. A school soccer field field looks like a rectangle with a length of 120 yards and an area of 4,800 square yards. What's the width of the school soccer field? I have here area of the field equals length times width equals 120 times width equals 4,800. I have here, it's given in the problem, the area, and he gives me in the problem the length, and he needs to know the width. So I will make what? I will do 4,800 divided 120. So the answer will be here 40 yards. I make division, 4,800 divided 120. Lucy says, to find the area of a rectangle, you need to multiply a side length by itself. Do you agree with her or what? Yeah, of course. Lucy says that to find the area of a rectangle, you need to multiply a side length by itself. Of course, yes, in one case, in the square, side by side. But do you agree with her in all? No. Why? Because in the rectangle, I multiply length times width. So I don't agree with her totally, because the length and the width of the rectangle are not the same. Unless the rectangle is also a square, there is a square. So the area of the rectangle is the multiplication of its length and width. Unlike the square, it's side by side. Okay, so the area of a shape is the amount of space inside it without overlapping. Here in the practice book, area equal length times width, area of the square equals side times side. Circle the letter that shows the area of each figure. As I told you before, the area equal length times width, so I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 4, 32, and so on. This is easy. Here also the area of each figure, area equal side times side in the square. 12 times 12 equal 144 square inches, because here it's given in inches. And here area equals length times width times length. Here it will be 21 times 16, so the answer 336, and so on. The same here. Find the unknown length in the area of each, if the area of each figure is 16. Okay, here 16 equals in the square. 16 equals what? The area. The area of the square here equals side times side. So 16 what times what in the multiplication table will give you 16, and the two numbers are equal. 4 times 4, right? So the side here will be 4. Here I have here the area of the rectangle. It's easier to find here the length or width, because I just divide 16 divided 8 will give me 2. Lucy bought a new carpet for her bedroom. It was 8 yards long and 6 yards wide. What was the area of Lucy's new carpet? Length times width equals 48 square units. By that, study well the lesson and study from the worksheets on Google Classroom, and do your homework. If you have any question, please send it to me on Google Classroom. Thank you, dear students.